Erin Alford. I'm a mezzo-soprano, and I am tuning in from Carlsbad, California, but I'm originally from Long Beach, California, just a little bit north. I went to school, I did my undergrad at UC Berkeley, and then I did my graduate degree at Cal State Long Beach. I am almost 100% positive that my first opera that I ever saw was Nixon in China at Long Beach Opera, which is hilarious. It's not really the best first opera to see, but I actually fell in love with it. I absolutely loved it. I would say my favorite role that I've performed was Sister Helen Prejean in Dead Man Walking. It's weird to say that because it was so heavy and because I was 24 doing it, which was probably a little young to be doing that. But it was just an incredible experience for me. I did it with Miami Music Festival, so I was actually in Florida, which was really great. I had a wonderful cast, a wonderful creative team. It was just, Jake Heggie was there to advise us during the process, so that was incredible. So though it was very heavy and it was really hard to get through, and it was really tested my stamina at 24, it was an amazing production. And I still look back on that and I just absolutely loved that experience. I have a lot. The first one being Mélisande, from Pelléas et Mélisande, which is Debussy's only complete opera. It is, I'm just obsessed with Debussy's music, and really that era. I mean, there's so much French Impressionist sort of symbolist music that is really, really awesome for high mezzo. And I love that so many mezzos now are singing that role. It's kind of less taboo for a mezzo to sing that role since it's technically a soprano role. So that is definitely like number one on my bucket list, but it's a very hard show. I won't say I disliked opera at first because I've always loved the human voice and singing, but I grew up listening to Christina Aguilera and wanting to be her. So when I was in high school and even my first couple years of college, I was very much into pop, and through taking voice lessons and getting a good foundation in singing, I discovered musical theater. But again, kind of like that belty, gritty, very new, very contemporary musical theater, not golden age whatsoever. So that's what I really wanted to go into at first. And I tried very hard, and it was a struggle because I was working with a classical teacher, not necessarily, I just didn't know what I was doing. And my junior year of college, I actually had the opportunity to study abroad in Italy. And I chose Milano because they had a music program there and I wanted to take voice lessons. And that was actually when my mind completely changed, because it was the first time I actually really invested a lot of my time and energy into singing opera instead of just singing it as like a way to learn how to sing. It sort of, I think, broke one of those walls down for me. And I just realized that opera is like totally banging and I wanted to do it. That was kind of it. I mean, just being in Italy and experiencing it over there really, really made me fall in love with it. Well, I mean, I think the first thing is how relatable and how current opera can be. I literally had a friend who, I told her I was doing this residency and she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, wait, you sing opera? That's still a thing? I was literally like, wait, my entire career you didn't think existed, like legitimately. And there are so many people who legitimately don't think that opera is a current thing. They think that it's only a thing in history books. So it's fascinating to me. So I would say that first, like just that it's relatable, it's current. It can be very archaic feeling, but there's also a lot of beauty in that. But I think the biggest thing is that it is very much still a timely art form.